Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could be here with me this morning, Tuesday, May 17th, 2022, here at Forex Smart Trade. Our goal is to make you a successful currency trader and while doing that, change your life. Currency trading's been excellent to me. Been doing it about 3 years. Our indicators are super accurate, and when it's coupled with great personalized one-on-one instruction, it becomes very, very potent. We have a dozen different signals that you can use to trade with, depending on what your attitude is and personality is. And as we train you, we will figure out what that is and develop a trade plan around it. The trade that I particularly focus on is something called the 10-point trade, where we're trying to get all the lines to line up. And then if we do not find a good 10-point trade this morning, then we'll switch over. We'll use another signal where we'll look for a scalp trade using something called the thick orange line signal. So with that, let's get going. And we need to start by listening to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about our program is that we give you the opportunity to test it out with a 14-day trial and verify the accuracy yourself. We also support that with these live trade webinars, where an experienced trader like me comes online, walks through their analysis, so it's a teaching moment, and then recommends a trade. When you are in the light program, you get access to kind of a limited schedule. So we are doing the Tuesday morning trade right now, and in 3 hours, you'll be able to do the intro to coaching session. However, when you become a member, in addition to what we've got available in the yellow, we do a trade in the morning at 10 a.m. We do a trade in the evening at 6 p.m. And then we do another trade in the evening at 10 p.m. Plus, which is all included with your membership. And then we also have an additional paid session. So many, many opportunities to watch an experienced trader trade, and to be able to take those trades and copy them and right off the bat start accumulating pips. So with that, let us get going. I like to work off of a trade schedule or a routine. First thing is I make sure everything's connected. My green chart, my MetaTrader 4. And I've done that before we've come on. At the end of every day, it is good habit to review the trades that you've done, that specifically the ones that didn't go as you thought they would, and try to figure out as best you can why. If you're working with the coach, they can help you do that. Or if you need additional help, schedule some time with me. We are here to make you great traders. Again, another nice thing about the program is, since you are trading with company funds, we care about what you do. We don't want you to lose the money. So you've got somebody whose interests are aligned with yours. As we are technical traders, we want to know what news items might impact a currency pair. And we figure that out by going to forexfactory.com. Forex Factory breaks news down into 3 convenient categories. Yellow is low impact, orange is medium impact, and red is high impact. I like to stay away from the red, and I like to not be trading that pair 2 hours into the 2 hours before the news item happens. Sometimes what you'll see is the news leaks out a little bit beforehand, and there starts to be jumps that aren't correlated to what the technical analysis is saying should happen. So with that, we've got 2 items, retail sales coming out at 8:30, which is within 2 hours. So we will skip taking a trade on the dollar. And a little later this afternoon, Fed Chairman Powell speaks, and he's got the ability to move the market. Since there is such concern or regarding inflation, we will see what he says regarding additional steps he's going to take to try to bring it under control. And I don't know which way that what he's going to say or how that's going to move the market, whether it's going to be enough. They've been a little late to respond to it. So we will see. All right. So with that, let us get into trading and see what we can do. This chart is one of is the light 6 majors. It's one of the standard layout charts. It provides us with 6 different currency pairs. They're all US based. I'm going to take a quick look at them to see if we have the setup, even though we're not going to trade it, but just for our educational purposes, so that you can see the setup I'm looking for. On the 10-point trade, I start with this middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. So when a currency pair is overbought, that means it's a good time to sell. And I am specifically looking when all of these lines are pointing down. When all of these lines are pointing down. And then I am going to look to try to get a move right through the entire channel. Likewise, when this red line here is the oversold line. So when the pair is oversold, that is a good time to buy. And I am looking for all the lines pointing up. Now, can I get a good move when the lines are above and they start to point up? You can. I myself generally don't take it because I don't know how much is left in the move. If I have a position, I may not close it if we're overbought and going up, just to see how much more we can get out of it. So right now I get nothing here. We're overbought going up, or majors are going up, minors are kind of going sideways down. Euro USD, again, overbought. Everybody's going up, and there's nice steepness here. And you can see from when this happened, there was a big run up. The steeper the line, the stronger the signal. The more clustered the lines are, the stronger the signal. Pound, dollar, overbought, and overbought and kind of sideways. Last night on the live trade, we had a guest coach, Bob Hogan. Bob Hogan specializes or uses a long-term trade, and he had recommended a 35 pip trade on the pound dollar. I didn't take it, but if you did take it, that move, you'd be in the money. Let's see, U.S. Canadian dollar. We are oversold. Everybody's going up. All the lines are pointing up. And I've got the green line is crossed over the gray. Crossed over the red, and the gray line is crossed over the black. So I've got 3 points here. 1, we're oversold. 2, everybody's going up. And 3, the green line's on top and the gray line's on top. When I get 3 here, I would go to my TNTs, and we've got 4 different signals here. Each of these are tracking something, tracking the move at a different speed. The 2 oranges are going up, which are supporting the buy. The 2 blues, the blues are inversely related. They're going down. They're supporting the buy. So I've got 4 out of 4 here saying, hey, this is good. Now I'm going to jump down to my pressure. And then the question is, I am looking for the lines that be either sloped up, which they are not. I've got kind of weak down pressure here. But I do get a point if the green line's on top. So I do have the green line on top. So I've got 8 points here. So this is a good setup. But because we have that news coming up, I'm not going to take this trade. I'm not gonna continue my analysis, but this is a good setup. I like the steepness of this line here. I like that the lines are diverging here. They're separating. And I like the fact that the green line is going from more steep to less steep. So, and then the 2 orange lines are very steep here. So I like this setup, but we're not going to take the trade because we got that news coming up. And I just don't want to take the chance. I don't know what that news is going to be or how it's going to impact. And the other thing that's kind of got me a little bit concerned is here the U.S. is the first pair. Here on the Euro USD, the U.S. is the second pair. So these two should be going in opposite directions, because if the dollar is getting weaker here, the dollar shouldn't be getting stronger here. So because of the contradiction, that's kind of a red flag to me. There's something going on with the Canadian dollar. And was there any Canadian dollar news? Foreign securities purchase. So that is nothing. So I'm not sure why this is acting differently than this. So that's kind of a red flag to me. So I probably wouldn't take the trade anyways. Oversold. We don't have everybody going up. And we're just reaching oversold here on the U.S. yen. So nothing there. So now I have cloned this chart, and I've got 6 other pairs that are kind of non-U.S. pairs. Euro pound. Oversold. Everybody's going up. And I've got kind of the double cross with green on top and gray on top. In fact, I like this. We've gone from less steep to more steep. The 2 orange lines are going up. 2 blue lines are coming down. So all 4 are telling me buy. I have down pressure, but the green is crossed over. And not only is the green crossed over, it's sloped up. So here I have 8 points. So when I have 8 points, that is that is going to my next step is to confirm the entry. So I found the setup. Now I want to confirm the entry. So to confirm the entry, I am going to go to, let me see here. I was playing around. I am going to go to the, what was that? Euro pound. Let's see if I don't write it down. I can't remember it. So euro pound. And it's a buy. This is okay to me, again, because we're not quite halfway. If the majors were more than halfway, I would probably pass. So let us go back. And we're going to make this the Euro, Great Britain pound. And so what I am looking for is for the entry, I want to look at the 2-hour and the 4-hour, and I want to see where the majors and minors are. And ideally, if this is oversold, I want this to be oversold on the 2-hour, and I want the 4-hour to be oversold. It doesn't necessarily have to be going up like this, but I like the fact that it's going up. I just want them oversold. So in case this changes, I'm eventually going to get the up move. It's just going to take longer to happen. So the 2-hour and the 4-hour are telling me, hey, this is a good trade. So let me see. Now I want to. So I like that. So now I am going to change this to. I want to see a clean chart. Euro, pound, I don't have that here. So I am going to just put this up and we'll change it. And what I want to see is I want to see where the support and resistance are. I want to learn where the support and resistance are and what the trend is. And that's going to help me decide how many pips I want to take. So I'm going to pull this together. And to do the support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So I am going to drop a line in here, and then I'm going to just eyeball it and see if I can figure out spots where the lines seem to naturally stop. So right in here, in here, over here, over here, over here. And what happens is the market respects these spots. So it will trade through. It will the candle will stop, and I don't want to try to trade through it because I want to get in and out. Now, if I'm doing a longer term trade, these will be a little further apart. On the euro dollar, they're about 30, 40 pips apart. So let's see here. So right in here, right in here, right in here. And let's do one more above. Let's see. Right here, right here, right here, here, here a little bit, here a little bit. So now that I've got these on here, I'm going to pull it back out so it's a little easier to read. And let's bring it. So we are trading into a downtrend. Trading into a downtrend. If I am trading into a downtrend, I'm going to take, and I'm taking a buy trade, I am going to take less pips than I would normally take if I was trading with the trend. And to see how much that is worth, I wanted to see how much room I've got until we hit the line. So I've got 8 pips up. And I got 11 pips down. 8 pips up. And 11 pips down. Just thinking about it. I say we can go ahead and take a, we get to 0.84421. Let's go just shy of that 84421. So maybe we'll take 7 pips. So I'm going to take my MetaTrader 4, or you can do it on the simulator. I am going to open up. I don't have the euro pound here, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and I'm going to look for euro pound. It's not in this first group. It is in this second group, so I'm going to open the euro pound chart. I am then going to put it on the 1 hour chart, so I'm looking at the same thing I was looking at before. And I am going to go to the second row, go to New Order. Confirm the symbol, euro pound. The volume, this is a demo account. There's $7,300 in it. The appropriate lot size, I'm going to just move the decimal place over 4. So I'm going to take a 0.74 lot size. So I'm going to round this 8 up to make this 7.4. It will be a market execution. I'm not going to worry about the, oops, put that in the wrong spot there. We want it up here, 0.74. I'm not going to worry about the stop loss or the take profit, and I'm going to just click market buy. Now that it's recorded, I am going to right click anywhere along this. It highlights it in blue. Go to modify, and we're going to take 7 pips. 7 pips is 70 points. You just add a 0 to it. If I click this little blue copy as button, it will do the calculation for me. And we're going to use a 4-to-1 stop loss on here. So if I'm going for 7 pips, I'm going to use a 724 pip stop loss, add the 0 to convert it to points, click the copy as button. And then I click this blue modify button, and it puts in the trade. And I want to just go back, and we came in at the take profit is 0.84371. I think we can bring this up to 844. So I'm going to just go ahead and change this. That still puts us on the inside of the inside of the resistance line, 844. All right, and that takes us right to the top of that, to the just inside the wick. So, all right, so we took a buy on the euro pound with a take profit of 0.84400, 8.400, and a stop loss of 0.84078, 84078. You know what? I am just going to move the stop loss, just outside of the candle wick. I'm going to move it just outside of the candle wick because I don't want to get stopped out. So I've changed that stop loss to 0.84054, 0.84054. So that little bit of move, I feel better being outside the current candle. All right, let's go back and see. Let's see if we get a scalp trade. So I'm going to go back to the light 6 major. So now I'm going to use a different signal. And I don't know why we have these on here. That's curious. That it knows to put it on here. I haven't seen that before. But we had it on this other chart, but it's transported it over here. On this signal, I am looking for situations, rather than starting with the majors and minors, I am starting with the thick orange line. So I'm starting up here with the TNTs, and I am looking for situations where the thick orange line is either as high as it can go. When it's as high as it can go, it's telling me that it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a good time to sell. Likewise, when the line is as low as it can go, it's at 0. So when it's as high as it can go, it's at 10. When it's as low as it can go, it's at 0. When it's as low as it can go, as this is a scaled number, it's telling us it doesn't think there's any more down in the movement. If there's no more down in the movement, it's a time to buy. If there's no more up in the movement, it's a time to sell. But I don't want to trade on just one piece of information. I want something that confirms that, yes, the up movement is maxed out or the down movement is maxed out. And what I'm going to use to confirm it is I'm going to look and see where my majors and minors are. So if this is at 10, I want all 4 of these lines up here. And I don't have that. This is telling me there's more up in the movement. In fact, we just took a buy on it. So nothing here. So 0.6. So this is telling me there's no more down in the movement. But look where my majors and minors are. They're overbought. They're not oversold. So this conflicts. What I'm seeing on the majors and minors conflict with what I'm seeing on the TNTs. So I'm going to pass. 0.7 isn't close enough. 0.9 is. It can be 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either. So 9.9 is within 1 of 10. But again, look where my majors and minors are. They're better than they were over here. They're roughly halfway, but they're not way up here. I want them way up here. So I don't have that. 0.46, that's within 0 to 1. But again, my majors and minors are in the wrong spot. 5 isn't close enough. Let's go to the next group. Uh, 3.4 no, 6 no, 2 no. I'm looking for 0 or 1. 0, yes, but I'm overbought. I need these to be oversold. 0.2, yes, overbought. No, not close enough. Let's go to the last one. See if we catch it. No. We're on the new candle, so I'm going to pull it back just to see what it was last hour. All right. So now that I got the chevron up here, I'm looking at what it was last hour, and none of these are close enough. So we got nothing. We got nothing on that scalp trade on any of the pairs. So to recap, we took a buy on the euro pound. Take profit is we took it for 7 to 8 pips. Take profit is 0.84400. 0.84054 is the stop loss. 0.84054 is the stop loss. If you are, it looks like it's going to close in just a little bit. If you are risk averse, but I think this is going to be a good trade, and you could move your stop loss up to your entry. So if it does pull back, you'll just get out at break even. I do that after I have had a couple wins for the day, because basically then I'm just playing with house money. Well, it looks, it's very close. So what I mean by that is I would right click here, go to modify. I came in at 84,309. So I would just move my stop loss to 0.84311. So I'd move it just above where I got in at. So I would break even. I want to just a hair bit above where I got in at, so that way it'll cover whatever the commission is. So by doing that, and you see the stop loss line is moved up to where the entry is. Okay. Let's see if we've got any comments, and let's see. What does it mean in MetaTrader 4 when it highlights the take profit green or the SNL red? Which you see right here. When the take profit is green, that means we're within 10 pips of the take profit hitting. And when the stop loss is highlighted in red, that means we're within 10 pips of being stopped out. In this case, we only took an 8-pip trade, so it's going to be green. And I just moved my stop loss up to the entry, so we're within 10 pips since we're only taking an 8-pip trade, and the trade is still open. We are still within, we're within 10 pips of it closing. So it's kind of to give you a warning sign that the trade's ready to close for profit, or you're about to get stopped out. Okay, gang. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. We are here to help make you successful, to change your life, and the tools work. That's why we get on every day and are able to kind of confidently show you. If you need any help, go to your coach or schedule a consult with me. Thanks so much. We will see you again on Thursday morning. Bye-bye.